Hey everyone! How are you doing today? Alright, we're gonna continue on trying to finish up the remaining... Okay, there's stuff going on. The remaining stuff that there is to do in this region because I only have a couple of days left. Hey Teddy, do you hear that? There's a strange speaker over there broadcasting a message. Something's gotta be up. Shall we check it out? I guess we're checking it out. Anyway, I was gonna say, we are back in the theater area, which is very cool, and seems like there's some stuff to do here. So let's just, why don't we get started with this world quest? There seems to be a lot of pictures here. Let me just get rid of that. And here we go. Let us give thanks to fate, dear travelers, for your wanderings have finally brought you here. Surely you must be searching for a serendipitous encounter beyond your wildest dreams, an astonishing journey that is beyond your mundane imagination. Now, the opportunity for us to fulfill all of our desires has been laid before you, right here, right now. Dive into the brand new Daiya's 3-day Reverie. Step onto the grand stage and you can experience something beyond your wildest dreams. Swim freely in a pool of Mora, exorcise phantoms haunting ancient castles, break free from the shackles of gravity. Whisper the passphrase, take us to the world of Reverie to declare your curiosity and passion, and begin your journey. Wow, that speaker really knows how to work a crowd. Though Paimon didn't understand the details, it sounds like we're gonna have fun. We're gonna go on more dream adventures, because that's what the Veluriyam Mirage is all about. And it seems like these are gonna be like performances. Journey? Show, stage, and something about a pool of Mora. Seems like a new attraction. Oh, when you put on the ground, Paimon's definitely heard of that kind of activity before. So, is the person making the announcement Daiya? She must be the director of the play. So if we register, we can become the characters of some of the plays. Shall we kickstart our acting career? Yeah, we kickstarted it before. With the story with Klee and Kokomi and Kaya and everybody. So I guess let's continue it, shall we? Not let that path end right there. It definitely sounds cool. Paimon's especially interested in the pool of Mora. That's not it. Paimon just wanted to see what kind of mystery attraction is deserving of such a special spot in the Veluriyam Mirage. Then let's say the passphrase together. Let's do it. Take us to the world of Reverie. Take us to the world of Reverie. Really? Just like that? Perfect! Your registrations have been confirmed, and Daiya's 3-day Reverie will begin shortly. An ancient legend resurfaces, and new clues to a priceless treasure are found. A band of chivalrous pirates hones their weapons and hoists the sails. A town floating in the sky encounters an unprecedented crisis, and a miracle-working architect must act quickly to prevent the soaring city from crashing to the ground. To save their fallen friends, a lone Hydro Eidolon must break into the haunted fortress and find a way to lift the curse. Ooh. There are 3 different shows, each with their own theme. Please choose one. Find an announcement speaker like this and follow the instructions to go to the place of Reverie. Oh, come on! Let's look for an announcement speaker and give it a whirl. Okay, teleport. Oh, 3 shows. The Black Nakra and the All-Devouring Kraken, Petrifying Gaze, and Sky Castle Saviors. What is this? Dendro particles. Sometimes it points you in the direction of where you're going, but you don't see the particles. Like, what? That makes sense. Okay. Also, this is sort of taking us in the direction we need to go anyway, which is great. Anyway, I've almost gotten like all the tickets needed to get the thingy that will give me, that will just show me the location of all the remaining chests and rewards and stuff, which is good. I am glad about that. Uh oh, I missed one. Good.
Quite the find.
There's the speaker. Guess we know where Daiya's 3-day Reverie will be performed. What kind of show would it be? It seems to be the one with the ship. Staff and equipment in position. Mechanisms are prepped and ready. This performance of the Black Knacker and the All-Devouring Kraken, a play from Daiya's 3-day Reverie, will now begin. Docked in the port closest to the rumored location of the treasure, the crew of the pirate ship Black Knacker is recruiting new sailors and restocking before the final and most crucial leg of the voyage. Experienced adventurers set foot on the deck of the Black Knacker. They are outstanding fighters, but novice sailors. Ahoy there, landlubbers! Get on over here! Huh? The voice from the speaker changed. It sounds like someone's really serious is calling us. So it's trying to interact with us? Who else would I be talking to? You're the best out there. You're the best out of these sorry bunch of scallywags. We can't sail without you. I'm the chief mate of the Black Knacker. You'll be working with me on this voyage, savvy? Perk up, sailors. It's your first day on the deck, and our quartermaster will make sure you get the best preserved meat, cream, hardtack, and dandelion wine. The speaker continues to narrate the scene before you. The chief mate appears to greet the raw recruits, dressed in ragged clothes and swaddled in bandages. It is obvious that he has just survived a fierce fight. Looking around, you see most of the sailors are seriously wounded. However, they are in high spirits, showing no signs of fear or being discouraged. The sailors gather around you, applauding the newcomers and offering welcome gifts and food. Oh, so the speaker also provides detailed narration of the scene, like the scene just now. We were welcome on board the Black Knacker. So, shall we play along? Thank you, everyone. We haven't had the preserved meat or hardtack here yet, but they must be tasty. It's a pity we can't see the actors or props, otherwise this could be quite immersive. Yeah, I know, it's more like a podcast, right? If we're just listening to the speakers, it has to all be in the audio. Yeah, the attraction is called 3-day Reverie, so are we supposed to just rely on our own powers of daydreaming? Oh, that makes sense. Well, it probably does save a lot of cost. Well, cost? We're in a dream world. We can have whatever we want, but okay. Building a real pirate ship, actually being able to sail anywhere at a moment's notice? That must be expensive. But still, only when narrating is too far. We can only imagine so much. I guess we'll have to try. But I'm gonna need that's how it's going to be. Alright, Paimon will give it a try. As the noise dies down, a powerful-looking man appears on the bridge. He is dressed just like a common sailor, save for the ragged tricorn on his head. His left hand is missing, replaced by a rusty hook. Attention, everyone! Captain Will's arrived. The time is now, me hearties. Get to your positions, double-check your weapons and our supplies, and prepare the ship. Get ready to weigh anchor. Wow, the captain is here. He sounds so calm and reliable. The treasure isn't far now, lads. The final leg of the voyage is by far the most important. Our wounded comrades, drowned supplies, lost duskbirds, and even the cask of rum we scrimped and saved for, the price we paid, will not have been in vain. As long as we find the legendary treasure, we can appease the Kraken before the deadline. Never again must we seek dishonest merchants to plunder for pocket change. So give it your all, you scurvy sea dogs. Do it so our town may know peace, and our friends and family may need no longer fear tyranny and toil. Full speed ahead. I see. So they are pirates, but it looks like they are trying to protect their home from a kraken. Treasure, treasure! Full speed ahead, for peace! Having welcomed powerful new recruits aboard, the Black Knackers prepared to weigh anchor and set sail for the treasure. Oh, the speaker really sets the scene. The goal of these pirates is really different from what Paimon imagined. Paimon's curious what happens next. The speaker said we can ride the choo-choo cart to continue the play. Paimon likes this pace. Anchor is away! I guess we are going to go on a real ship. The choo-choo cart is like a wave rider, but on land, on a track. So it's like a prop ship. So I guess we did have a prop ship. Oh no, this hydro eidolon's in the way. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, there's a pineapple back there. Okay, well, hopefully. Well, actually, maybe we're heading to... Why was there lightning? Maybe we're heading towards it. Oh, the lightning because we're on a ship. Whee! As they sought the treasure, the Black Knacker rushed into dangerous waters. Thick fog filled the air, and rolling waves hit the hull relentlessly, causing the ship to shake violently. Terrifying lightning struck frequently, barely missing the mast and sail. The lookout at the top of the mast could see nothing from the crow's nest, and even the compass failed. Perhaps they're hearing things, but the crew felt that they could hear the cry of a dusk bird. The choo-choo cart is shaking so much. It really feels like we're in a sailing ship. Paimon's getting dizzy. Yeah. It is like a ship. At this crucial juncture, the captain took over the duties of the helmsman. Almost as adapting to the rough waves, the Black Naqua started to sail. Don't panic, lads. Our intuition and the blessings of our folk back home will surely guide us. We'll find our way. Well, then why do so many shipwrecks around us? Feels like fun. Be vigilant. There are those who failed to get the treasure. Oh, there's so many things. There's tentacles. We got sea monster minions. There's tentacles. No! Why did the sea monster tentacles have pirate hats? The enemy attack! These sea monsters, they've been demanding tribute all this time, plundering the wealth of dozens of small towns. Aren't they satisfied yet? Lads, don't panic. Blast them with our heavy cannons. This will be a nasty battle. Awesome! Okay. I could do that. Oh, that's like... How do I make this go up? Yes. Good. Okay, I think we have to wait until they go above. See, I see treasure in the background. Oh, this is so cool! Come on. Wherever you are. Can I go higher? Yes. Good. We're doing it! We're getting rid of all of the sea monster minions. Why do they... They're kind of cute. Why do they have, hats, too? Oh, I want that treasure.
How fortunate.
Okay, let's come back for that later. Good job, greenhorns. Our foes. Okay. No, not that way. Sorry. Set off in the choo-choo cart. Go to the location of the hidden treasure. Arr. Let's set sail. Go. Hydro-Eidolons. They must be managing the props. There were props after all. However, beautiful enchanting singing traveled across the distance as the din of battle dissipated. Oh no. Captain, something doesn't seem right. I can smell the food my grandma makes. It smells so good. Oh no, are there sirens? You want to bewitch us with a siren song? That trick's too old. Lads, plug your ears with wet Matsutake. What? Matsutake? But we don't have any. We have lots of them, Paimon. Can't we just use our hands? I guess we can. Let's do that. Watch out! We're heading for a cliff! Brace for impact! It's a waterfall! No! On guard, me heart. He's grabbing to something. Wait a minute! Why are there cliffs in the ocean? This treasure sure is hidden in a dangerous spot. Because of magic, Paimon, obviously. Lots and lots of magic. New area. Looks like we're approaching the end of the track. Another cliff! Maintain brace positions. 2 cliffs in a row? We'd surely been thrown off if it was a real ship. Whee! Even the sailors surrounding it, the boat would be smashed. It's like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So many random drops that wouldn't happen in real life. After many twists and turns, the Black Naqua finally reached the pass. It's interesting. Pineapple!
What's the hurry?
Pineapple's mine. Look, we're using Pirate Kaya too. Perfect. There we go. Bye. There seems to be a lot of monsters guarding this treasure, but fear not. I feel bad for Hilly Trails. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! They're always the monsters in the story until all of the Conria quests. And then we realize, hang on, I actually feel really bad. But at last, we have made it. Oh, there's treasure! We have located the hidden treasure. There we go. Done. We can go home now.
At least good luck doesn't disappoint.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Are there more? I don't see anything in the water. There's a cannon over there. Interesting. What could this mean? Is that a stream projector over there? So we should be able to pass through if we use it, right? I guess we should. This is a prop cannon. Oh, no, it's not. We have to go through that wall later. Okay. There's nothing to arrange here, so... Okay, let's see. To everyone's surprise, another gang of pirates have been waiting here for them all this time. What's going on? Are we seriously being robbed by other pirates? How sneaky of them! Why, you little rascal, instead of robbing others like a pirate should, you set your sights on the treasure. Nonsense, we robbed plenty of rich, unjust folk, but we can't keep struggling, retreating old paths. We need to find a way to change our situation. That's right. These pirates want to change... Oh, don't get hit by that, okay. Okay, so those are anchors, so those are the bad guys. Yeah, these pirates want to change the way, they want to make an honest living, I think, is the message here. And protect the people back home waiting for them. Very nice. What is this music? The pirate music. Oh no, diagonal. Okay. They start to stagger them. This is when it gets hard. Alright, that's the best you got? Oh. So why'd the jump button appear? Oh. Oh! To use the barrels to hide behind the laser. To hide from the lasers. Okay. Okay. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like it when it starts tracking onto me. Impossible. They're a motley crew. How can they be so strong? But you won't escape either way. Have a whiff of our broadsides. What does that mean? What does that mean? No. Okay. Okay, I didn't plan that out very well, did I? No, get up there. That's right. Who are you calling a motley crew? Okay. Okay, if I should stand up here, but I want to see where they're coming from. Okay. So they fled upon finding the tricks useless, huh? Alright.
Fascinating.
Hooray, we won! Those villains didn't get their way. The battle is over. All the crew members of the Black Necra, gather up over here. Now we can use the cannon. Marvelous, congratulations! With the strength of new sailors, Captain will easily defeat his old enemies, sending them running. Having overcome every challenge the voyage could throw at them, nothing can stop the crew of the Black Necra now. Such is the loyal crew of the Black Necra, me lads. Even when those lily-livered biscuit eaters ambushed us, not one of you panicked. And of course, our newest crew members contributed mightily. They swept away all opposition like it was so much flotsam and jetsam. Of course! Bad pirates like that, Paimon and Teddy could fight 2 or 3 boatloads more! You're getting into it, Paimon? It's okay. The journey was pretty thrilling, and we've been through thick and thin with Captain Will, so Paimon can be a bit more serious. Based on our research, if we can break through that stone wall, we can find the legendary treasure. The crucial moment has arrived. I shall give the honor to our heroes, our newest companions. And after that, I've got a new idea I'd like to discuss with all of you. See what the captain values us? He's even let us handle something as important as this. Alright, well, let's fire away. Get ready to celebrate, me lads. Heroes, go ahead and open it. Do it. Reveal the treasure. Okay, a little bit higher. The treasure! The treasure! There you go. Yay! I love how the cannons are getting some use again. Oh, I should have let Kaya dive in the water. I'm so excited. We're gonna get to go in the water soon. Let's see, what is this? Okay. The treasure. Who knows what the treasure will be? Will it be Mora, like Paimon wants? Will it be food? Or, oh, it is Mora! I was gonna say, is it the journey along the way? Yay, we found it! The legendary treasure! So much more! Paimon can really swim in it! Why does this Mora seem different from the Mora we usually see? Don't tell Paimon! It's probably imitation Mora. Look at, thinking ether. Probably not real. So, the real treasure was the journey with our friends along the way. Hey, the legendary pool of Mora is actually just a bunch of decorate coins? Faced with such an unexpected development, what will the crew of the Black Nakra do? Wait, I didn't think that was actually part of the story. I thought in the story it's real, and then in real life it's not real. Captain, we were hornswoggled. Could our intel have been wrong? The legendary treasure, how could it all be fake? No wonder I had a bad feeling about this. The so-called legendary treasure could be bait, luring us into a trap. And their goal? The very people who braved hell and high water in search of treasure, and the quality weapons and advanced ships they bring with them. The sailors, exhausted by their journey, can easily be captured and sold as labor. No! We were all tricked! How could this be a giant trap? From a cost perspective, it makes sense. They can't actually have a pool of Mora here. Oh. Well, I mean, they could. I mean, it's a dream. Everything here has just been, created through the power of dreams. I don't know. Well, here, I guess what it actually is, it's your dream self with the power to do whatever they want, but they still have to do the work. I know, the three siblings still have to build the entire roller coaster thing. That scholar still have to build the entire park. It just gives you the capacity to do it, not necessarily making it magically appear. So I guess you can't make the Mora magically appear. But I would have expected in the narrative, we just, you know what, it's real enough. Let's call it a day. You have a point. I forgot we were acting. Okay, even though there aren't any other actors and this set is a bit shabby, Paimon can tell a lot of work went into this. Paimon thinks we should respect that. I think it was pretty good. I mean, even if they didn't have the most high quality props, they made a really good use of the land space in the Veluriyam Mirage. The roller coaster was really cool. It went everywhere. Let's hear the crewmates from the Black Nakra have to say. Captain Will gathers the inconsolable sailors in front of the fake treasure. Captain, is this the doing of your enemies? No, this is beyond them. If we didn't make it, they'd be disappointed in their old foe. Perhaps the ones behind this are on their way here now. Given our current state, it wouldn't be wise to take them head on. Clean up the area, see if there are any chests we missed, and get ready to withdraw. Oh, I always say hard work is rewarded. See that chest over there? It's for our newest sailors who've done so much. No arguing it's theirs, even if the rest of us go home empty-handed. Aww, that's so nice. You don't have to do it. I mean, if we're the only actors in real life, yes, we're the only ones who are gonna get the chest, but in the story, I would definitely share it with them all. I mean, we are the newest recruits that did a lot, but I mean, there's nothing we could have done without the rest of our crew, right? Not only did we not make any money, we racked up a lot of losses. What are we gonna do? Keep searching for dishonest profiteers to try and scrape together enough booty to satisfy the Kraken? I was about to point out that on this voyage, we the Black Nakra found a treasure more precious than Mora, and we are not going back with nothing to show for it. We found the ways to cross the roaring seas, strategies to defeat our enemies, and the courage to face any challenge. Think about it, me buckos. Even if we found an ocean of Mora, would it really buy peace for our town? That makes sense. We all know how greedy the Kraken is. No matter how much treasure we shove down its filthy gob, they'll always ask for seconds. Aye, he's right. I heard even rich towns have given it dozens times more treasure than we, yet it still hungers. The problem is that the appeasement of a monster is never the best answer. You're right. If it was up to Paimon, we wouldn't let that monster have its way. But the captain and Mr. Crew are just ordinary people. So, we must solve the problem at its source. That's why giving it more doesn't make any sense. With the fighting experience we gained on this voyage, I'm sure we can defeat the Kraken and lift the shadow it casts on our town. Come, me hearties, do you trust your captain? It sounds risky, Captain, but it's worth a shot. This is the only way. If we keep giving in, eventually we'll have nothing left, and we'll have nowhere to run. The captain's right. It's worth risking our lives for. We can't take it any longer. Then it's settled. From now on, I will train everyone on the Black Nakra for the sole purpose. Especially now, our newest crewmates are true swashbucklers. They're practically invincible. Captain Will is by no means a rich man, but if you lend us your strength, the whole crew of the Black Nacre will do everything in their power to repay you. Will you voyage to the Black Nacre, trade with us, and punish that kraken for its perfidy? Perfidy? Yeah, that's the spirit. Be brave and fight that awful sea monster. Kenny, let's out our friends in the Black Nacre. My pleasure. Amazing. You're no longer novice sailors. You're old salt, core members of the Black Nacre crew. You're my helpers and the saviors of the rest of my crew and the people of this town. Now it's time for the Black Nacre to return to port. We'll rest up and prepare for our final battle against the beast. The speaker begins to summarize the end of the first act. After triumphing in numerous trials, the new sailors are now pillars of the crew. Led by Captain Will, the crew is preparing for a crucial counterattack. Please stay tuned for the Black Nacre and the All-Devouring Kraken Act 2. The Black Nacre strikes back. Is that a Star Wars reference? The narration ends and the motion of the mechanisms inside the cave grinds to a halt. Silence reigns once more. Oh, it just ends here? I was just trying to get into it. Maybe they haven't finished the Kraken yet. It's kind of nice to have an intermission. You're all right there. If this play was any longer, more guests would be too tired to fight a sea monster. And this set really could use some work. Something as exciting as a boss fight deserves a proper stage. Daiya's 3-day reverie certainly has potential. Paimon's getting curious who this Daiya person is. We did it. I mean, in honor of our crew members, I will take this treasure.
How fortunate.
How fortunate. Got a good promo poster. A promotional poster from Daiya's 3-day Reverie attraction in the Veluriyam Mirage. That's great. Alright, so we kind of did find treasure. I mean, if you pretend hard enough that this is all treasure. But I'm happy. That's very nice. Sounds like they weren't just, bandits.
What's the hurry?
Stealing to just get rich. They are bandits stealing to appease a monster that will never let them have a break. And if that's the case, then they are actually fighting an injustice. And instead fighting the Kraken and taking the fight to them. Then, if they don't want to, they don't have to be pirates anymore. Alright, without further ado, let's head over to the next show, which is, that's the event one, which we've already done, which is nice. What does this speaker have to say? All actors and actresses have arrived, and all stage mechanisms are operating normally. This performance of Petrifying Gaze, a play from Daiya's 3-day Reverie, will now begin. On the edge of a thick and eerie forest, two wise and learned sages happen upon an hydroidolin, wandering alone. Oh, hello, hydroidolin. Hello, Water Droplet buddy. Please help me. Someone help me. I don't want to abandon my friends. Lone hydroidolin. Only the wise should speak. Water Droplet? Wait, did the Water Droplet talk? It's actually the sound of the speaker. Just treat it like the Water Droplet's lines. Oh, so this Water Droplet is actually a main character in this play, and we have to act along with it? It is truly fortunate that these two wise sages have already researched the language of hydroidolins in depth, and can understand its plea for help. This must be a fated encounter, such a portentous meeting. Could you even entertain the notion of not assisting this hydroidolin? Of course not, we have to help it. We always help her. The Water Droplet bunnies have done so much for us. We need to help it in return. Wow, we have our own characters too? That's really cool. What happened to your companions? While we were lost in the woods, we happened upon an ancient castle and accidentally awoken the evil spirits slumbering within. Two of their leaders, they laid curses upon us. Now, the moment a ghost sees us, we turn into stone. I barely managed to escape, but my companions, no. So since they're water droplets, if they turn into stone, does that actually mean they turn into ice? What could that mean? They must be in such pain. Is this our fault? Of course not. Even if those ghosts got up on the wrong side of the bed, that's no excuse to be bullies. Those jerks turning lost water droplets into stone. That's even worse than bullying. Those ghosts are all super bad guys. Yeah. Well, who knows? We must hear their side of the story. But I agree. Even if something bad happened to them, that's no excuse to make somebody else's day so much worse. If we teach them a lesson they won't soon forget, can we save your companions? No, the two ghost leaders never show themselves, and the castle is vast. Even the strongest and most capable person could never find them. But I heard one of the ghosts say that deep within the castle is a chest, and that chest contains an ancient hex-cleaning remedy. That is our only hope. The chest is locked inside a secret chamber, and you must first find the hidden key. But I've already been cursed, and if I go back alone, I'll certainly be seen by the ghosts. But I'll be trapped as a stone and trapped forever. That sounds easy. We'll escort you there, find the key, and get that remedy. As long as you avoid those ghost gaze, you'll be fine, right? It'll be a walk in the park. That's right. You are both wise sages, and you must certainly know what to do. Please, I'm begging you. Yeah, Paimon got sharing onto character quickly. You guessed exactly where the plot was going. I was wondering about that. You know, like, technically our characters should have lines, right? But Paimon and I are just saying what comes to mind. And that just happens to be naturally the way the plot goes. So, who knows? Does the plot change around what Paimon and Ether are thinking, or do they just know what to say? It sounded pretty straightforward. Even if we can't beat up the mastermind, taking down the ghosts and saving the Water Droplet's companions should be a piece of cake for you, right? Come on, little Water Droplet, let's go find that remedy, lift your curse, and save your friends. Let's do it. We must rescue all of the Water Droplet buddies. Your Water Droplets have done so much for us. Oh, whoa, that was cool. The wall just weird. The road was shrouded in gloomy curtains, and the strange shadows danced all around as they walked. The wise ones heard, and a chill followed them, as if in the darkness were eyes in the darkness were firmly fixed. Oh, okay. Hello. No! There's the Water Droplet. It really has been petrified. Those wraiths, they're just machines that look like dumb fat birds. I want to remind you that if you destroy the surroundings here, you'll need to pay 10 times the cost for compensation. What kind of rule is that? How can we help the Water Droplet get over those things without getting rid of those things? There's no other way. Paimon thinks there's some boxes and
Seems
junk.
all the other nights
I see. But our Water Droplet buddy. Well, we won't stay too long, so it should be okay. The petrification process seems to be reversible. Alright, so if we do it quickly enough, we can free our Water Droplet buddy. Whoa!
How fortunate.
Quickly! Water Droplet buddy! Quickly! No! Good. Even if the petrification process can be reversed... Yeah, it probably is terrible. No! Quickly! What? Oh, there was a second owl. I understand. It is okay, Water Droplet buddy. It is okay. And I love the speakers here. This is just like when you line up. Okay, I just kind of have to stand in front of it. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Is that a bowl of enemy sphere mechanism? Is it begging others for food because there's nothing to eat? Are you starving because you did bad things? Well, maybe it's the other way around, Paimon. Maybe they're doing bad things because they are starving. What? Oh. What? But then that one's gonna... Oh no. Can't I just stand in front of it? No, that doesn't seem very working. Can I control how far it goes? Yes, I can. We freed! We freed it! Yay! I was gonna say, this is just like the lineup to a Disneyland ride. It's like you're going through like a cave thing, and it's just so immersive. And the speakers with like all the sound, and while you're waiting for the ride, it's like you're in a mini ride. Oh, you can see the wheel. There, I gotta get my screenshot. Oh. After passing through the blockade and getting away from the wraiths. Okay. The castle's outlying towers and this. Oh, okay. It's okay, I'll go back and get those screenshots for my recording after. Slime! Oh, here we go to the castle. I was wondering about that. There's the castle, the gate just goes there, but like hanging off the edge, but it's a choo-choo cart entrance. Is this castle where those nasty things gathered? It's got quite the atmosphere. The mechanism in front of us is crucial. You're referring to this chain projector, right? Got it. Okay, got it. Owls. So when we do this, it pushes the... There we go. Leaving? Complete the challenge, and then you can find the key to the secret chamber. It's all in your hands now. Okay. Can I go? I can go in the red light, right? Because I should be fine. Hold on, why is the key to the secret room inside the chest? Did we make a mistake? Noisy fool, you brought help, I see. Well, okay. It turns out that the chest was just a decoy. The Wraith leaders seemed to be afraid of the two wise ones and hid the most important treasure chest. So scary! The voice is sounding more and more spooky. No need to be afraid, Water Droplet. Okay, okay. Oh, I can't touch the red light. Well, it's going in circles, so I should be fine. We found another chest! This time... This key to the secret room is hidden in the last chest. If you think the two Wraith leaders have designed an impossible conundrum for the wise ones and the Hydra Eidolon. Well, not that impossible. I mean, you want me to go out here and put the box back, right? How do I do that, though? Maybe I can't, because it's stuck wedged in there. Well, perhaps that is quite the conundrum, isn't it? A lot of the owls have little, like, knights, masks. Like the ravens back in, Fischl's domain. Complete the challenge, okay. I'll do it. I can't reset the puzzle the way it was before. Right on. So this is their scheme. I must do something. Oh, okay. No. No. It's impossible to win their line of sight. This is just cheating. Paimon just wants to kick those ghost mechanisms right over. Hey, wait, Water Droplet. What are you doing? There's ghosts there. It's dangerous. Insolent beings, have you gone insane? Or have you abandoned all hope and simply wish to see your friends in the next world? Oh no! It used its body to block their gaze. Why does it have such a noble spirit of self-sacrifice? No! Quickly, Paimon, we gotta do a sudden twist. The lonely Hydro Idol has thrown itself in front of the ghost vision, using its body to block the fatal gaze, and is slowly turning into stone. The water droplet turned to stone, just so we can get the key. The water droplet can still be saved. We have to hurry. That's right. As long as we are there line of sight for too long, we should be okay. Did the water droplet figure that out? It's so smart and brave. Let's find the key and get the remedy fast. We can't let the water droplet suffer too long. Oh no. It became petrified just to save us. Quickly. Quickly. I must escape. The other wraiths disperse and cease their obstructive actions.
Glad there
The
weren't any
remedy.
poisonous mushrooms
Save our
inside.
friend. Our friend. Though the water drop was turned to stone, can it still drink the potion? And how does water even drink water? It's not water. You just pour the potion on it. Oh, maybe this remedy is the kind you rub on. Let's try it out. The speaker continued to describe the strange scene in front of you. The two wise sages slowly drop the remedy onto the petrified body of the Hydro Idolon, and a strange phenomenon begins to occur. As the time was flowing backwards, the petrified Hydro Idolon begins to return to normal. So that is how it feels to be turned to stone. The pain, the agony. I cannot let my friends suffer this pain any longer. Water Droplet, how could you just charge ahead like that without saying anything? You scared Paimon half to death. It's a good thing we got the remedy so quickly. That ghost was so scary. I was so terrified I couldn't even speak. Also, you're so wise that I think you don't even need me to remind you. Even if I turned completely into a stone, I knew you guys would save me right after you got the remedy, and things would be just like before. So there was no real need to worry. Huh. Did Paimon get too invested in the play? I was just so worried about the water droplet. Yeah, let's keep in mind, the water droplet itself, I mean, it didn't actually turn into stone. I mean, we've seen the water drop. I mean, it's the water droplet's also an actor too, and we've seen the water droplets all around morph into all sorts of objects and people all over the Veluriyam Mirage. So, in real life, the water droplet is okay. Well, I mean, this is a dream world, but it's also real life. The water droplet buddy is okay. It's good to dive into your role. Paimon is a guest who's here to have fun, but she let the acting get to her head. It's a little embarrassing. But anyway, we succeeded. Now you can take the remedy and save your friends. Thank you. I'm forever indebted to you for all that you've done. My companions and I will always remember your kindness in our hearts. Oh, it's nothing. The water droplets have been very kind to us, so this is the least we can do. Paimon hopes these ghosts won't cause any more trouble. Whenever you guys play in the forest, you'll have to be more careful. No more coming to this castle. Congratulations. The impeccable plans and stratagems of the wise sages and the bravery of the Hydro Idolons have become a perfect partnership, and this curse of the ghosts will soon be completely lifted. After the timely arrival of the wise sages, the ghosts will never again be so reckless. The lone Hydro Idolon and its friends can now play again without fear or worry. The dense, eerie forest is now gradually showing its peaceful, quiet side. Thus ends Petrifying Gaze. Thank you for watching. Hooray! We finished Petrifying Gaze! Paimon got really into it. The combination of lines on the stage and the narration by the speaker does a great job of working the audience. Paimon wonders where Daiya learned to do that. If we get I just realized that Daiya is, Idea rearranged. Yeah. If we get a chance, we should definitely ask her. It just occurred to me. Yay! This is like a mini version of Fischl's castle. Very cute. There was a treasure chest up here before. Is there any more treasure? There is treasure. You owls. You are cuter, but not as friendly.
Wow, this is so
Look at the
lucky.
Eerie Castle in the Woods promo poster. They are Cuter, but not as fun as the as Fischl's Raven friends. What am I doing here? Treasure. Maybe. Is the treasure even up here? It's probably below. It's probably below. No, it is. Now we gotta find a water droplet buddy. Water droplet buddy! It's probably in that box.
Dodge this.
No.
Oh, so sorry.
That really hurt my foot! Phew!
Cool it.
Yeah. Touché.
This team doesn't have... The characters are good, but the team doesn't have synergy with each other. Water droplet buddy! Yay! What amazing view. This place is just so nice. The positive vibes place. I like it here. Thank you, Water Droplet Bunny.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
I see another treasure. Treasure! Here we go. Squirrel. So I don't need to defeat anything? Alright, that works for me. Okay, so we can take the choo-choo cart up. But I could also have the wave rider thing in the middle of this, like, small body of water. Not connected to anything. Oh wait, is it connected to... I guess it goes underneath there, so it is connected to the larger body of water. Okay. Anyway. Whee! Just like, this is just like the good old days of the Golden Apple Archipelago, and when we first got to play with the Wave Rider. So long ago, and yet not that long ago. It feels like yesterday and a lifetime ago at the same time.
What do we... Freeze to the core! Rack and ruin!
Goodbye. You're probably tormenting me, poor Water Droplet Buddy, too. And I must insist that you're not. Right? Yeah, you are. You have it in a cage! No! Can't Water Droplet Buddy just pass through the door? Well, it's okay. It's okay.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? What do I need this for? Skipping up there, apparently. What do I need this for? Probably if I don't have a Dendro character, it'll be easy. No, that's for later. What else is over here? Slime. There is a buddy over here. What am I doing? What is this? Something a bit above me. What are you doing over here, Water Droplet Bunny? You seem to be waving to somebody, but... Oh, I see. Thank you.
What do we have
Thank you,
here?
Water Droplet Buddies. I saw the arrows, I'm like, oh, Water Droplet Buddies seem to want me to notice something. Looks like it's calling out to you. I mean, wait, why are you staring? Was I supposed to take that, or... When they have like that little like flower thing, I can't tell if that means they're happy or angry. Are they angry I took their treasure? No, I don't want to make them angry. I want them to be happy. But they might be angry. I don't know. Or maybe they're happy. I mean, most of the water droplets, I'm assuming that they've been happy to let me have some of their treasure. I mean, either way, I do need the gems. So,
Want me to come along?
whee! Yes, we found a new speaker. We can play Daiya's 3-day Reverie. Yeah, it's totally a Daiya. It's definitely a Daiya. All inspections of the play mechanisms complete. Animal particles in motion. I see an animal particle in motion. I see 2 of them. I see a water droplet bunny chasing one. Oh. Hello? Hello? Is everything in place? Those abnormal animal particles. That was hard to say. Abnormal animal particles. They've all been taken care of, right? Well then, this performance of Sky Castle Saviors, a play from Daiya's 3-day Reverie, will now begin. This story takes place in a remote mountainous area. The people living here are constantly facing floods and storms, and their lives are filled with hardship and misery. In order to provide advance warning of disasters, a group of courageous warriors built an observation post on top of a towering cliff. Over the years, the lookouts on the high cliffs became a unique tribe known as the Cliff Keepers. The speaker continues to describe the background of the story in detail. The difficulty in transporting goods to the cliffs made the lives of the keepers even more tortuous, to the point that they had not a single complete home to live in. The elder of the keepers turned to the miraculous architect, renowned for their expertise. They entrusted the architect with the task of constructing a floating town in the sky. The miraculous architect constructed a remarkable load-bearing structure, providing a solid foundation upon which all the town could be built. Next, the architect embedded tens of thousands of specially designed hot air balloons infused with animal particles within the foundation. The unparalleled buoyancy of the balloons effortlessly lifted the entire town to the very summit of the mountain. The miraculous architect firmly anchored the town at a predetermined height, granting the keepers a stable and cozy haven to call home. Yet as time marched inexorably onward, accidents began to befall the animal air balloons. The keepers soon found their town was slowly losing altitude, teetering on the precipice of shattering into pieces on the mountain's summit. A great calamity loomed, accompanied by tremors that shook the inhabitants' hearts as well as their homes. No. Whoa, what a heavy start to the story. A floating town in the sky on the verge of falling? Now that's a crisis. Let's learn more about the context. Yeah, it looks like there's another speaker over there. Maybe that's where the play continues. Let's go take a look. There's a lot to play on here. Pineapple! In the opposite direction of where I need to be going. What is this? I should know what this is. This is where we actually came from. When we came to this area the first time. Whee! There does in fact appear to be animal particles everywhere. Ah, it's being chased! The poor thing, look at it! Actually, it's very cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's very cute. I mean, like, if you didn't know, it looks like they're playing. It looks like they're having a good time. But they are not. This Hydroidolon is in much stress. It is being chased by this animal particle in circles forever and ever. In an endless cycle, never to be broken until the hero shows up to break the curse. Ha 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 ha. No. That's not what we want. We don't want that. Alright, find out what's going on. The Elder of the Keepers meets with the miraculous architect and provides a detailed explanation of the crisis looming over the flying town. Good thing this didn't happen like hundreds of years later, and the architects the only person who can fix it is not around anymore. Miraculous Architect, as you can see, each day our town continues to descend lower in the sky, and though we long to safeguard its cherished home, our haven of warmth and security, regrettably, though we long to safeguard this cherished home, Miraculous Architect, as you can see, each day our town just continues to descend lower in the sky, and though we long to safeguard this cherished home, our haven of warmth and security, regrettably, we find ourselves helpless to do so. I feel like I need to read ahead so I know, like, the right tone of how to say each sentence. In addition, quakes have been rocking our town with immense force. Alarming rumors are spreading like wildfire, and a sense of panic is now gripping the people. We're all gonna get smashed! We're all gonna get smashed to smithereens! Impolite mockingbird. Esteemed Elder, I get that you're worried, and I've been hearing some rumors doubting my project's quality controls. But fret not, I'm here once again to resolve this crisis once and for all, alleviating your fears and dispelling any doubts you may have. I just took a brief tour of the town and took a look at the monitoring devices I'd set up in the Foundation. And guess what? I discovered that the fault lies with a few individual lift balloons. It appears that the animal particle levels in certain lift balloons have dropped as if they have been intentionally damaged. However, as long as we fix them, we can prevent the town from plummeting from the sky. So, to restore the town to its planned altitude, we'll need to increase the lift provided by some balloons and install additional fixed anchor cables. Though I should say it's going to cost a little extra. You see, in most cases, intentional damage isn't covered by the warranty. Really? But it's not their fault. I guess I can say that. No worries. We'll increase the budget to 5 times the initial rate. How's that? 5 times! 5 times! Oh my. So willing to add in a bit extra. That's wonderful. Gee, almost seems like the Miraculous Architect, it's happy about all this extra money that they're getting. Sure doesn't seem like they have any ulterior motives. Wait, 5... Oh, maybe they don't actually. Wait, 5 times? Don't you think that's a bit much? Back when this town was initially constructed, your budget was already several times what other clients paid. I didn't mention it last time, but before, we ran into an exceptionally greedy craftsman. Seeing our resources, he quoted a price over 20 times the market rate. Luckily, we'd been thorough in our research and didn't fall for it, but as a result, we have a rough idea of the true construction costs. And your bid has always been far below what would be expected. So you were always loaded? You guys really are, good at keeping a low profile. We live lives of hardship so that everyone below can prosper. Everyone knows it, so they are quite generous. So it is. The neighboring villages have grown wealthy and often send us opulent gifts and donate vast sums, but our tribe has been accustomed to modest living since our days on the cliff, and so we save most of it. Do such people really exist in this world? Such humility! Regardless, I happen to be a master of cost control. I believe that increasing the rate by 2.5 times is more than sufficient. 5 times is a bit much, don't you think? I must say I'm truly impressed. Just as one who would expect from a distinguished architect who has been dubbed miraculous. Okay, first of all, is the miraculous architect Kaveh, or based on Kaveh? Did Kaveh write this? He was here, right? He was in the Veluriyam Mirage. Wait, maybe these are all... Because if this is a Daiya, maybe she wrote all of these based on people she's met. Because this is during this... At first it's like, oh, architect might have ulterior motives. But then they're like, wait, you're paying too much. And I'm like, never mind. This sounds like Kaveh. Don't want free money. Don't want free money. Well, I don't want to say he's an idiot, but he's just so kind to a fault almost. But at the same time, can anyone be kind to a fault? If the world was filled with more kindness, it would be a better place. It's just too bad that, on its own, poor Kaveh. Some of these music notes are backwards and it bothers me, but most of them are correct. So
It's, yeah. Or was it backwards? I swear I saw one that was like the circle, the note part, and the stem was on the right side facing down. But now that I'm looking at it, that might not be true. Never mind. I think all of these music notes are correct. I have not actually, now that I'm focusing, actually, I have not seen one that's drawn incorrectly. Like opposite what it should be. Alright, never mind. They did it correct.
Hey now, you're the bird brain. I earn all my more.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was a bird. Hey now, you're the bird brain. I earn all my more honestly. When constructing this town, my quote was only slightly higher than the cost of materials and labor. This allowed me to build the finest house while still having enough money left over to cover my meals for 2 whole months. Yeah, the more this is sounding more and more like Kaveh. As for today's maintenance, if the fees are enough to cover my travel and lodging costs for a few days, isn't that the best value for you? The elder, who just a moment ago had been moved to tears, suddenly grew annoyed and knocked the parrot perching on his shoulder. We are truly grateful. The keepers will forever cherish your kindness, and tale of your noble deeds will be passed on from generation to generation. Speaking of which, in our previous encounter, you'd hired a sumpter beast caravan and brought hundreds of special storage jars. However, this time around it seems you arrived with minimal equipment and without any special preparation. You hit the nail right on the head. The primary issue at hand is finding a way to gather sufficient animal particles to restore the lost lift of the balloons. That's no problem. This time we'll handle the animal particles. Collecting them is our specialty. My people are well versed in using animal particles to forecast storms. Let us, the professionals, assist you in this crucial matter. The elder selects 2 courageous keepers. You, who have patiently waited on the sidelines.
It's us. We're in the play now.
You triumph over gravity and mountain winds, effortlessly navigating the towering terrain. You are the rising stars of the keepers.
Paimon gets it. It's our time to shine. This time, we're skilled keepers, and we just need to fly all over collecting animal particles. That's super easy for us.
We've had lots of practice with that. Very well, then we will entrust this task to you. This may be more exhausting than usual, so we will be sure the rewards are commensurate. Working at heights is no joke. Please be careful.
Don't worry, Elder Humble, Elder Honest Architect. Leave it to us. You two just fix those balloons while we go fetch the critical particles. Let's go. Let's hustle and get the job done pronto. Just have to collect enough animal particles so these keepers can keep their home. Let's do it.
Take this streaming protector. I see. Yeah, definitely sounds like Kaveh. You know, Kaveh. Honest to a fault. Doing anything else would hurt his soul. Accepting that much more money would hurt his soul. Here we go.
We're on the clouds.
Okay. Next stage. Moving like nimble birds, the 2 young guardians collected the scattered animal. Meanwhile, the miraculous architect is busy repairing the balloon in the town's foundation at full speed.
Collecting these animal particles isn't easy. Repairing those balloons must be really tough too. Who would do something so terrible?
Probably not the architect now that I know more information. But who would? The parrot? Could it be the parrot? There's so few characters in this so far.
What's going on? The last 3 animal particles fled. No, let's go after them.
And they're outside.
Oh, it's the hilly trolls. So these 3 stole the last animal particles. Wait, were they behind the sabotage of the balloons too? Let's teach them a lesson and get those animal particles back.
You got it. I'm about to bring animal sandwich. I think you're still an actor too, huh? That was easy.
See the error of your ways now? No more sabotage in the future. Got it?
But something feels off. Have any of you seen those 3 before? But how could they be actors that Actaholic? Who's Actaholic hired? Where is Engineer? Did Engineer fix the sea monster's mechanisms? Hurry up and get the emergency team to the scene to handle cleanup. Wait, what? I'm still in the air? My bad. I'll turn it off now. Thankfully, the guests were able to handle the sudden emergency themselves. We definitely can't make this mistake again. After overcoming all kinds of challenging trials, pretty much all the animal particles were successfully collected. The two keepers were so focused they didn't realize that more than half a month had passed. Wait, really? So long? The miraculous architect comes through in a big way, swiftly repairing the lift balloons in the town's foundation. The narrator and the speaker sounds a bit anxious, don't you think? Was that part of the show, or did something go wrong? Raymond's got no clue, but it's probably not important. Let's get back to the play. The narrator mentioned that we've jumped ahead like half a month in time, which saves us from waiting for the architect to fix the balloons. Let's go and meet them now. I mean, we gotta pick up the particles, right? Particle. Okay, let's leave it that. Good. Oh, they're in the architect. We did it! Whoa. Welcome back. It could not have been easy. Please enjoy a hard-earned rest. Bravo! Bravo! You took a look around and noticed the miraculous architect. Look at the balloons! Had already repaired all the damaged balloons. Once the animal particles are ready, the disaster will have been completely averted. The elder calls upon the other keepers, who arrive with steaming hot food and refreshing drinks. Your efficiency has also left the miraculous architect stupefied. Staring in awe, you've already completed the collection. That's a full 5 days faster than my expectations. No wonder the elders said you guys were pros. Now that we have enough animal particles, I'll replenish the lift balloons without further ado. The miraculous architect whips out a nifty gadget and dashes around, spreading the animal particles you gathered through the preset interfaces to devices scattered all across the foundation. With the lift provided by the balloons stored, the abnormal vibrations come to a sudden halt. The village ceases its descent and gradually ascends back to its original altitude, while the powerful air currents disperse the vast expanse of clouds. The once somber sky clears, and the town is restored to once more embraced by radiant sunshine. The keepers erupt in celebration. That's great. And we restored it, so I guess it's sunshine because we floated it above the clouds. Awesome. Although, here's the thing. If it's above the clouds, it implies it's very cloudy. And if it's very cloudy, how do they see anything from up there if they're supposed to be like the scouts for all the other villages down on the ground? Anyway, well, no, they look through the gaps in the clouds, probably. The town will plummet to the ground, and the crisis has been solved. Time for a round of applause. But why are we staring up? It's all our imaginations anyway, and we're still in the floating town anyway. Paimon's neck is sore. How about this? When we get the chance, let's find an expert to illustrate the story. Or even better, turn it into a film. Paimon has a hunch it's going to be a major hit. Maybe Daiya has the same idea. I bet it's mainly budget issues. You know what? We should bring Xavier over. We bring Xavier over, our filmmaker friend in Inazuma. I'm sure he would love it here, because he would have all the resources he needs, and in return, he could make films here for whoever wrote these. As the ground beneath his feet finally stops shaking, the elder takes a long breath, feeling so moved that he begins to tear up. The town is safe! The town is safe! Okay. Fantastic, fantastic. Now we keepers can carry on with our duty. Success! This repair project went off without a hitch, and it's definitely worthy of being written into a thesis. Oh boy, it's a perfect example that could even make it into the textbook. I won't have to worry about food expenses for the next 2 months. What kind of marvelous creation shall I dream up of? But if I may, it appears that the town is still ascending, and if it surpasses its original altitude, when will it come to a stop? Oops. I may have been so focused on fixing the balloons that I forgot to secure the anchor rope to counteract the lift. No need to panic. The town is rising at a relatively slow speed, and we can use smaller cargo balloons to attach the anchor. It'll be a cinch. I see. I thought that after witnessing the success of these two heroes, you came to the conclusion that we could all walk up walls and live in the sky. The keepers aren't as mighty as that. Please address this issue as soon as possible. Ask for more money. Ask for more. No. Earn a bit more? Sure. If the Elder would like to build a lavish birdcage and confine you within it until you learn proper speech etiquette and business ethics. Forget about any extra charge. I'll cover it myself. No. Well, I would have assumed that it would have been a part of the original budget, though. Well, I'll cover it myself. Well, that can come from the, 2.5 times more the original cost. So it's probably fine, right? Right? This sounds like such a Kaveh thing to do. Poor Kaveh. Despite the little hiccup at the end, the story wrapped up beautifully. Thus, as always, the troubles of the Cliff Keepers were resolved by the miraculous architect. This floating town in the sky will keep on supporting the Cliff Keepers, ensuring lasting peace and prosperity in the region. And thus, Sky Castle Saviors comes to an end. Thanks for watching! Encore! Encore! The curtains have fallen, and even though it wasn't perfect, Paimon thought it was decent. If Paimon was a wealthy merchant, Paimon would invest a ton of money into Daiya's 3-day reverie and make every pop and scene amazing. Let's look into that when the opportunity arises. We need to gain a solid understanding of their financials before investing. Absolutely! Paimon hopes we get a chance to meet the mysterious Daiya. Me too. Dear visitors and staff, I have something exciting news. Today, 2 visitors have completed Daiya's 3-day reverie and set a new record. We prepared a special gift for our 2 esteemed visitors and cordially invite them to claim the gift at the broadcasting station in the middle of the Thinkers Theater. You just need to recite the key's secret code to open the door. Did you hear that? They prepared gifts for us. Maybe we'll even get to meet this Daiya person. Let's go to the broadcasting station now. Yay, get the movie
I can put
poster
these to
too.
good use.
Yay! What's the best way to get there? We are all the way over here. Wow. So over here we have the castle, and then we have the sky castle. We have the floating village. We have the spooky haunted castle with the ghosts, and we have through here like this pirate adventure. So much fun! Oh, I like this. I like this. Here we go. I think, if I recall, we can go in through here. Yeah. Oh, hello. Zosimos. It's been a while. How are you? Enjoying yourself here? Thanks to you, the Veluriyam Mirage is back in action. The missing pieces are gradually being restored, and this place is becoming just as lively as it was before. Oh, thanks in no small part to your efforts, I finally saw my own show, and I got a lot of useful feedback, too. I'll keep working hard on my storytelling skills. I shall definitely become a true director. That's great. Yeah. I'm glad that you found their feedback helpful. Now, I feel like I've had this problem in the past. Like, this has not been the first time I've had this issue. I figure out where to go. Do I not go in from there? If I recall, I feel like last time I just used Wanderer to get up here. But I felt Kazuha could do it too. Are you ready, Kazuha? And...
Into the wind. Follow the wind.
I gotta hit it perfectly. Okay, hang on. I gotta grab onto the vine perfectly.
The wind knows me.
I was almost there. Yeah, this works better than any good old reliable climbing. Then we can go up here. Yes. Now that I don't know what we're supposed to do before that, but that seems to be this seems to be the way to go. There we go. Now we can go up the staircase. Explore the broadcasting station. Wait, how come we never noticed the secret door
before. Oh, Paimon knows. Let's say the passphrase again. Then a new path will open.
Together now.
Okay, we did it to register, and times like this are perfect to have a little ceremony.
With the clicking of machines, the tunnel opens.
Paimon knew it! A hidden chamber filled with secrets. Ready or not, here we come!
Right, truth behind the curtain.
Water Droplet buddies!
What is that? What is that?
Oh, hello!
What is this?
Whoa! Why are there so many water droplets here? What are they doing gathered around that giant machine? Paimon's confused. What's this machine for? And where's Daiya?
Welcome to the 3-day reverie. Surely you must be confused by the scene unfolding before your eyes? Then allow us to demonstrate. Come on, loafer. Stop napping. Now, place 1, action 2. Let us give thanks to fate, dear travelers, for your wanderings have finally brought you here.
Is that Water Droplet using the new announcement speaker to play a recording? It sounds so familiar. Where has Paimon heard it before?
It was the announcement I first heard regarding this attraction is playing this recording. Hustler, you're up. Place 3, action 7.
The chief mate that appeared in front of the new recruits is dressed raggedly,
Covered in bandages from head to toe. It is readily apparent that they had barely survived an intense battle not long ago. Okay, I figured these are all pre-recorded.
Hi, this is from the Black Mackerel and the all-devouring Kraken. This is the part right after we meet the chief mate. The narration we heard then was also played like this. What amazing timing!
Yeah, it's like an actual behind-the-scenes set, and they're pressing all the right buttons to make sure the right lines get played. The harem scarab and the black knacker are about to reach the pass where the treasure is hidden. Hurry up and prepare the scenery and props. Don't you dare screw this up.
That Water Droplet is operating the device. Paimon can't see how.
Monitoring, broadcasting, and operating the mechanisms. Those capabilities are enough. Correct. The function of this massive device is to control the timing of all the mechanisms in every play. So it's like this big control center with all the water droplets running around. Our diligent hydro-idolins are constantly monitoring the progress of each show, so that whenever tourists arrive at the designated spots, they hear the proper narration and each prop and device is activated on time. They are very coordinated then. As long as guests follow procedure, a fantastical 3-day reverie will play out before your eyes. Of course, if guests try to leave part way through or behave too unexpectedly, then it will really impact their enjoyment of the show. We just don't have enough staff to handle things like that right now. Anyway, I think all the guests will behave themselves, right?
That's so amazing! We were having so much fun, we never realized how much was going on behind the scenes. So many props and mechanisms have to be carefully controlled. It must be really hard to pull off these shows.
Yeah, the design is brilliant. Great timing and teamwork.
So, is this Daiya talking to us now? Are you using these hydro-idolins to control the 3-day reverie? Why not just come and explain things yourself? Paimon still has so many questions for you.
Correct, but there's more to it. Everything you are seeing and everything inside this broadcasting station, including the chief director, fake playwright, loafer, hustler, and harem scarab, as well as other unseen and unheard hydro-idolin maintenance staff, of course. Combine all of these and that is Daiya. Not a person, but the entire system itself, creator and controller of the show.
Daiya is not a person, but a system? Wait a sec, that's overloading Paimon's brain. Paimon knows that Water Droplets are smart, but can they actually design such a complicated system by themselves?
Well, it sounds like somebody designed it. It's like when you tell a computer to do something. I mean, the computer in itself is only as smart as the instructions that you give it. That's what coding is, right? Except in this case, it is the Water Droplet friends But they are very coordinated with each other. It's almost like they can do a computer's work as long as you give it instructions, you know. So as long as somebody probably came up with instructions, and then the water droplets just keep doing them. There must be a designer behind the curtain and someone to look over the scripts, right? Yes, that was the case at first. Your surprise is expected. Long story short, Daiya's 3-day reverie started with the passionate director Zosimos. During his short stay in Veluriyam Mirage, Director Zosimos poured his energy into putting on an exciting plays and never had time for anything else. As he spent more time with the Hydro Eidolons, he discovered their intelligence and rich emotions. I know, right? They are so sweet. And they care a lot about all the people that come here. Hydro Eidolons enjoyed his plays and looked forward to the next show. They also want to share in their enjoyment with visitors. An idea grew inside Zosimos' head. Could Hydro Eidolons direct or even design a show? So bold! That sounds like teaching a group of children to be directors. Indeed, it was difficult. Fortunately, everyone worked together, our joint efforts overcoming all obstacles. Director Zosimos trained some of the Hydro Eidolons most passionate about plays, teaching them the critical concepts involved. After some trial and error, Zosimos wrote several sample plays with detailed explanations regarding the thought behind them. With Adia's help, he built the controller as well as the mechanisms connected to it. In addition to the lines from the plays themselves, Director Zosimos also recorded lots of commonly used words that we could combine into sentences to communicate with guests. After a lot of practice, we find... So basically took a bunch of speech and then the Hydro Eidolons took all the words and rearranged it to make the sentences they want. Interesting. I thought they would have somebody like voicing the lines canonically in the world. After all, there's so many like Hydro Eidolon people and also so many tourists. They could get some people to record the lines and then they just push those buttons. After a lot of practice, we finally learned to put on 3 sample plays without a hitch. The 3 plays are, indeed, The Black Knocker and the All-Devouring Kraken, Petrifying Gaze, and Sky Castle Saviors. That is to say, Director Zosimos prepared the foundation and infrastructure for Daiya's 3-day reverie, as well as the scripts with accompanying instructions. We definitely never noticed the whole thing was controlled by water droplets. That's quite the compliment. We appreciate you validating our hard work and prove many of our ideas correct. I guess it's a bunch of words connected together, right? That's quite the compliment. We appreciate you validating our hard work and proved many of our ideas correct. No, they probably the water droplets probably edit it to make it sound like not a whole bunch of words strung together and actually sound like sentences. This is the reason why we wish to provide you with a token of our gratitude and show you everything that went into the production of the show. Oh, he's very happy. Don't mention it, we enjoyed ourselves. That's right. We experienced a really special attraction and broadened our horizons. We should be thanking you, Daiya. Then we continue onward to our next goal, writing our own scripts. To do this, we improve our understanding of plays and keep collecting new material. The one called Fake Playwright here collects stories from visitors and enhances our ideas with those. Even if it can't meet suitable guests itself, Fake Playwright talks to other Hydro Eidolons about their encounters. Oh, so when we tell our stories to Fake Playwright, it helps you write new plays. That's amazing. Oh, they have like a whole studio here. That's so cute. Exactly. If you have time, please talk with Fake Playwright more. Also, please continue to enjoy your time in Veluriyam Mirage, and please talk more with the Hydro Eidolons here. No worries. I and Teddygal30 here. We'll definitely provide you with lots of great material. There's something else. Paimon's been curious about it for a while. Why is it called 3-day reverie? Could it be that Director Zosimos spent 3 days on each play? Or maybe like 3 days in total? Well, I know this one. It refers to yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow? Sounds reasonable to Paimon. That means Director Zosimos, all of Daiya, is working so very hard on plays day after day. Nice one. Unfortunately, it's not quite that deep. Actually, the true meaning behind 3 days is... plenty of time left to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll really be in the zone tomorrow, and If I don't finish it tomorrow, I'm dead meat.
Seriously?
Alright, so it's just procrastination. Procrastination, of course. He did it!
A fateful
Oh no,
offer.
we got an owl. Editor-in-Chief. Hi, I am the acting director of this attraction. Do you have any questions for me?
Wow, the Water Droplet is speaking again, and its voice is slightly different. Why did Paimon say again?
Your reaction is exactly as I expected. Don't be so surprised and listen carefully. The sound is coming from the speaker by the wall. I'm speaking to you via pre-recorded lines. Anyway, it is Daiya. I mean Daiya who prepared these lines in advance. As for the specifics, you can talk to Engineer. His explanation will certainly be clearer and more comprehensive.
So that's what's going on. For some reason, it feels like anything is possible when we're in the miraculous Veluriyam Mirage.
Let's see. My voice is getting tired, so I probably won't read through all the lines. Why are you the acting director? And that's a good question. It's just because I don't think I'm the best candidate for this job. My partners and I were all more or less influenced by director Sosimos, and we're equals in terms of talent. We're busy expanding our repertoire and polishing our skills. My partners often present ideas to me, and sometimes fake playwright goes over my head and just does things. But as long as the majority supports it, and the show is good, then I'm happy too. If one of the others becomes more capable than me and wishes to manage the project, I would immediately give up the position.
You're too humble. Should a director be more forceful? If you're always accommodating the opinions of others, it's bound to lead to arguments, isn't it?
Group projects are complicated.
You have a point. If it's the result of careful discussion, then maybe we can put together lots of creative ideas. Of course, any interested guests that are welcome to try as well. Perhaps one of them will be a better director than I.
Like the two of you. You're clearly talented.
Huh? Us?
Want to give it a shot, Paimon? You might become a great director.
Well, now that Paimon thinks about it, performing with the Water Droplets would be really interesting. Paimon will leave the writing to Teddy and focus on directing. Paimon will leave the communicating with the Water Droplets to you too. You're really good at that kind of thing.
I mean, that sounds a lot like stuff directors do, the communication. But okay. Are you gonna make me run errands too?
That's not what you should be focusing on. Just think about it. The more responsibility you have, the more you can mold the show to your liking.
Alright. Okay. I would read more, but my voice is actually getting really tired. Hustler, Loafer, Engineer, and Fake Playwright. We're here to provide material for you.
Daiya's voice said we should talk to you and tell you interesting stories that'll help you with script writing.
Oh, so Chief Director heard about your adventures from Daiya.
Yes, your assistance is necessary. But as you can see, the process of writing a script is very long. I'm worried that your stories will be so rich and detailed that I'll fail to remember them after a time. Please use the device in front of me to make a recording. That way I can review it whenever I want.
We're extras in that. Okay. This is all the stories.
That's such a long recording. This is more material than I ever expected. I shall specially write a line to extol the great deed you've performed here today in sharing your stories. I wonder what kind of show this super professional Water Droplet will turn our stories into. Paimon can't wait.
Me neither. Aww. This is so cool. I see. So it's like a bunch of Water Droplets, you know, in the studio with all of their computers and their cameras and their buttons and technology and their recording devices. Great. I will talk to them all afterwards, but I'm gonna end up the episode here. Thank you all for watching. I'm glad I took a little break in the middle, but yeah, my voice is a little bit tired. I can't remember when we did the Raven Theater last year in Official's Castle. That wasn't voiced either, right? I had to read all of those as well. It's fun. But now I need a break. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Are there presents here? There's apparently lots of presents here. I don't understand the one that's just only a ticket on the... What does that mean? The ticket. It doesn't show up in there. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Alright.
Thank you from the
Into the
Water
wind.
Droplet buddies, and I will see you all next time.
You even want... Huh. You even want this? Unnecessary.